All right. So all of you have typed it and all of you have seen it in 100 of tutorials, but you probably don't know what the heck is going on or what it is referring to when someone says NPX. What exactly is it doing? So if you've ever created a React app or ran NPX Vite or NPX Create Next app at latest and never questioned what exactly it's doing, don't feel ashamed. You're not alone. But today, let's break down what exactly is going on with NPX and why we choose to use that versus npm install in a lot of scenarios. So to get started, let's start out with what exactly is npx. So here's the deal. Npx is a command that comes from npm install, I think version 5.2. It basically lets Node install packages without having to install them globally. So think of it like a temporary rental situation where you're going to grab it, you need to use the tool, you don't own it, you're going to install it, and you're only going to run it once, and then after that you're done with it, you're going to move on because once you run it you already have it. Well, that's basically what's taking place whenever you run the command npx on your local machine in the application. So for example, let's just say you want to create a React app and the command for that is npx create next app. This is going to install the React without permanently installing it on your machine. That way you are temporarily installing the latest version of it or whatever the specified version of it is, and it's not going to be permanently on your machine. So when newer versions come out or updates happen, you're able to grab the latest version of it without referring back to the cache version that's within the local machine itself. So why do we want to use npx? Well, first of all, it gives a clean environment. There's no clutter within your global package list. It's just going to allow it to run a lot more efficiently. It's always going to get the latest version, which is another great benefit. It's going to grab the latest and the freshest CLI2, excuse me, from npm. That way you have the latest without needing to do any manual or additional configurations. Security is going to avoid getting outdated data that's no longer supported. So, if packages aren't supported and they don't have the appropriate updates, you could be at risk and that could cause an issue. And just to kind of keep in mind as well, if the package isn't installed yet, npx does have the ability to temporarily provide the installation of it. That way you have everything that you need within that particular app. So when don't you want to use npx? Well, there's a few scenarios that you wouldn't want to use it. So if it is a tool that you're going to be using every day, you can install it locally or you can install it globally. npx might re-download the latest version of it and start to slow down your machine. But if it's already on your machine, you would rather use what's already there from a cache perspective, because if you try to re-download it, it's basically just going to slow the machine down. If you're in a CLI or a CI, excuse me, if you're in a CI or a CD pipeline, this might be a little too advanced for this conversation, but it'll make sure that you have the appropriate versions within the package.json. That way you have consistency throughout. And if you ever needed to do any custom configurations with ESLint or Prettier within the local config files, you might not want to use npx again because it's going to look to install everything locally, and that just won't give the best experience. So that's going to conclude a quick rundown of what npx is. It's basically just going to grab the latest version of a dependency or application, let you use it, install it quickly, but not install it on the machine and set it up to where it's permanently used. It just basically treats it like a car rental. Let me know what was the latest npx command that you ran within your local hard drive, whether it's a Vite app, a Next app, a React app, or whatever it may be. Let me know in the comments. If you found this helpful from a beginner standpoint, go ahead and give me a like. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video.